well, I think. So hey, this is Eli with the teen department here at the Polk County Library System. And today I am doing the demo for the take-home craft kits. If you don't have one, we still have them here at Russellville. If you want us to send them to a different branch, let me know. I can get them, shipped to whichever Polk County branch you'd like. So I can send them to Atkins, Dover, Hector. And what we're doing today is CD scratch art. So here's one that I made. You maybe saw it on, I think I posted on Instagram. I love libraries. Of course I do. I work at one. Libraries are cool. But that's kind of just one that I did. So you kind of get an idea of what you can do and how this works. First, I'll go ahead and go over what's in your kit. So in your kit, it's going to be in like a little bag like this, little like zip top bag. You will have a little list of what is included, and that has 2 CDs. This is 2 CDs that are glued together, and the shiny side of the CDs has been painted black and they've been glued together, and that's going to be kind of your base for this. Also in your kit you will have 2 toothpicks, and the toothpicks are used to kind of scratch out your design. There is also a straight pin. So this little thing is a piece of cardstock with a straight pin kind of like poked through, and then I folded it over so hopefully you don't like poke yourself with the pointy bit, because that's unpleasant. I've been sewing for a long time and it's still never a good time to get poked by a straight pin. So be sure you be careful with that. But that is in there as well if you want kind of some finer detail than what you can get with a toothpick. And then the last thing in this kit, it's not a super elaborate thing, but we have some string. It'll just be a little coil of string like this. And you can use this to hang up your art, your masterpiece, once you are done. So it also says on the little piece of paper that you may also need a pencil. So this is the pencil I have, and if you can see the end of it, it's kind of like gnarly looking, but that's actually okay. It's dull, which will keep it from scratching the CD, because what the pencil is for is kind of tracing out your design to kind of get an idea before you actually scratch it out. So if you want to follow along, you can do any sort of design you want. This is totally up to you. But I'm going to take this blank one I have. This is only like a one-sided one. I didn't glue it to another one. But I'll go ahead and kind of, let's see, I can doodle flowers. So I will kind of doodle out a flower that I'm going to then scratch out. Not really sure how many petals this one has. It's a little lumpy, but that's okay. And you know what? I'll go ahead and get a stem and a leaf. So now, if you can see that, I have sketched out in pencil a little flower on there. And it can be whatever you want. Also, the light behind me is like super blinding on the Instagram video. My apologies. But then once you have it kind of traced out, and you can do all sorts of elaborate designs. If you like Google this, there's crazy stuff people have done, but I am not that level of artist, so I draw my little flower. And then you can just take your toothpick or your straight pin and follow what you have sketched. And if you just kind of press down, you don't have to press super hard with it, but it will kind of scratch through the paint and pull the paint off. I don't know if you should be able to see there's like a little bit of black paint now on the end of that. I mean, it's dry paint, so it's not like messy. That's a nice thing about this. You guys didn't have to deal with the messy part. I will have black paint on my hands for a week, but that's okay. So just kind of follow along with what you sketched out. And you may want to like kind of wipe it off because it'll kind of roll up, and that'll kind of get it out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead kind of finish this up here. I'm actually going to clear out the whole middle of the flower, I think. And then do the petals. And I am not doing the best job of actually following the lines that I drew. I also just pressed too hard with my toothpick and broke the end of it, but that's okay because it'll still work. Also, I gave you 2 toothpicks in case you did that, and the toothpicks have 2 ends, so that's useful at least. And let's see, that's my last pedal. See if I can kind of neaten it up a little. All right, so this is what I have now. Now I have this like, this shiny, like almost holographic kind of flower. And you can do, like I said, any sort of design that you want to do. Yeah, it's sky's the limit. Use your creativity. If you have more like CDs at home that are just like garbage CDs that you're gonna throw away or something, you can make more of these. So what I did, I took old CDs from when I was in like high school that people had given me that like I don't listen to anymore. I use like Apple Music or whatever. So I stream my music and don't really listen to CDs. So I had all of these that I didn't need. And I used black acrylic paint. This is what I used from Hobby Lobby, I think. Yeah, not sponsored. But it is, yeah, it was just black acrylic paint, but you can use whatever color you want. So if you want to do like paint like some sort of cool design on there and then scratch parts of it, you can do that too. If you want to glue them together, what I found that worked really well was this tacky glue. And you can get that, I think, at Walmart or craft stores, wherever. And it worked really well to glue the CDs like label to label together. And hopefully will hold them well. There's one more thing I will show you guys with this string that's in there. Careful not to tangle it up as I unroll it. But the way I would use it to hang one of these, so I take the whole thing and kind of put the 2 ends together here. So you've got it like doubled over. And I'm going to go through the middle of my CD. If you were in the library the last few days, you may have seen this like in front of my desk. I actually had it like hanging off the little box of kits, and I'll probably put it back there after this. But I just kind of pull it through like that. So you've got it like the loop on one end and the 2 tails. I put the tails through that loop and just pull, and now it hangs, and you can like tie it to something or whatever. Yeah, this was an old show choir CD from when I was in high school and did show choir, but yeah, and you can just hang them up like that. If you have something else you want to use to hang them, you can do that. If you're making your own, you could even layer something in between, like if you have like a cool like piece of string or maybe like a paper clip you could put in there to give it like a little hook you could hang it on. It's, you know, there's a lot of, you can take a lot of liberties with this. You could put multiples together and make it like kind of like a mobile or something, or like a longer like wall hanging. But that's the cool thing about this one, is just you can do so many things with it. But if you didn't get one, I've still got kits. You can send us a message, send me an email to teens@popelibrary.org, or just call the library and ask for us to hold one for you. And we'll set one aside, put your name on it to make sure you get one of these. And we've had a lot of them go out already, but we do still have some. So, you know, make sure you get one if it sounds fun to you. And thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. And our next project, our next take-home craft, is going to be mini dragon eyes. And that's all I'm going to say about it for right now. But if you want to know more, follow us on social media, and just, you know, keep an eye out on our stuff. We'll be getting you more information on that. And the kits should be ready in a week from Monday, not this upcoming Monday, but the Monday after. You should be able to start picking up your kits. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. I just tried to use my mouse to click on my phone. That doesn't work. Yes, I want to end.